I'm Dr. Uche, a practicing physician who's been coaching others to write and publish their biographies since 2013. The first autobiographies I brought to publication were for my dad and granddad, and those took more than 5 years and lots of mistakes. On this channel, I will show you the tools I use to perfect the process so that you can have your biography done in 6 months or less without the delays and mistakes. Remember to subscribe and share with your friends. Let's dig in.
Have you ever found yourself wondering, I wish I knew this 2 decades ago? Assuming you're one of us who's been around for a while, okay? I'm in my 40s, so really I'm in my fifth decade of life, okay? So if you're one of us who's been around a while, have you found yourself wondering, I wish I knew this in my 20s, in my early 20s, and so on? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do. That's a lot of us. And I'll tell you how this comes in handy in writing your biography. Stay tuned. So, what I'm talking about here is that writing a biography, whether it's for you or for a parent, it gives us the opportunity to look back, but we can also learn from someone who's been past where we are. Let's take an example. Asking your mother a question, you could say, what do you wish I knew? Would you like me to know in my 50s? Okay, I'm taking myself as an example. I'm not quite in my 50s yet, I'm still in my 40s. So I might say to somebody, what do you think you'd like me to know as I get closer to 50s, right? And I certainly hope the person tells me something about parenting, kids who are getting older, teenage, approaching early adulthood. I hope they'll tell me something about getting ready for retirement, right? I am mid-career. Strictly speaking, in another 2 decades, a lot of my peers will be retiring, right? We'll be in our 60s. So I would certainly hope somebody's telling me that. As far as what I need to know approaching 50s, it might have to do with making peace with yourself, accepting your full package of positives and negatives. A lot of us are not likely to change dramatically at this point, right? You get to a certain point in life, 30s, approaching 40, you've kind of become firmly who you are. You're not likely to change dramatically. So making peace with that is something that is important in life because all of us have strengths and weaknesses. There are things we can fix. There are things I wish could be different about me, but I've made peace with it, right? I'm not likely to change. So asking your parent, what do you wish or what would you like me to know as I approach 30, as I approach 40, as I approach 50? It's not something we automatically ask, but it is actually rather important. What do you think I should know approaching 25? It's something that could matter as far as choosing a life partner, maybe cementing your way in a career, maybe securing a job, maybe deciding where to live. Things like that could come in handy in the 20s. Maybe taking time to travel, because for a lot of people, 30s become really busy. A lot of people, not everyone, but a lot of people, 30s are busy, parenting and so on. And we can argue that the 20s, it's probably for a lot of people, is the final decade when people can have maybe travel with few responsibilities. So that's just an example. And again, I've talked a little bit about 30s and 40s, deciding on career and where to live. And then after that, maybe planning retirement. So asking your parent about each particular decade, what do you think I should know by this life milestone, 50th, 20th, is yet another important thing you could find a way to write up in your biography. As far as things to work towards, okay, certainly. As far as your parent experience, because again, as I said, you write your story, you got to write something about your parents. stories. So putting in their story is going to be a little bit of a call to action for you, that my dad went through this at 40, and so for me now approaching 35, the lesson is this, that, and that. Okay, so this comes in again handy in writing your story. I hope that was helpful. Let me know as always in the comments what you think, and I'll see you in my next video.